Good morning, beautiful people of Citrus Valley. I'm Paul Harriman, and today on the Spotlight, we're going to be walking you through a personal journey of Radiology's Building Connections program and how they went from 4 champions to a department of champions. So, Michelle, you have a department of superstars. Was it difficult for you to pick only 4 people to be the lead mentors?
You know, I've been asked that question before, and it was really hard. I do have a department of superstars, but I pick the people who are motivated and enthusiastic, and I know those people who could make changes. And so I have 4 of the best champions at Citrus Valley.
And what was your role to your champion's success?
Okay, so my role is that I gave my champions the ability to handle the whole program. They could use their creativity, they could use their imagination. I let them handle it. They were great and took it like champions and expanded and have made many changes for the positive.
So what was your primary goals for Building Connections, and have you met them?
The goal for my department and my champions was to motivate the staff and have everybody in the department be a champion. And that's what's been done. With the help of the champions, they have taken the staff of x-ray techs, transporters, and turned them all into champions, and that has made the department that much better, and our interactions with the other departments, we really have come together.
So Chandra, tell me, how did you first feel about Building Connections?
I felt, why are we doing this? We're already doing these things already, whatever they're talking about. That's why I thought I don't know why we're doing this again. Mm-hmm. So after we did this every month, we have meetings, practice one focus of the month, like for example, like practice touch, then what's the other ones, retouch, reconnect, and suspend judgment.
Yeah.
All these things we did one month at a time. Like in the meetings, we did start with reflections and stories, and we did the demonstration how to do it right, how to do it wrong. Then we asked our employees what we did right, what we did wrong, and then we correct them, and we'll be doing all this like every month. So then we saw the results within 6 months. I think it's definitely working.
So you started seeing some results, obviously. Do you think that was a turning point for you guys?
Yeah, like after like few months, like I would say maybe 6 months.
Oh,
then
okay.
you can see everybody saying hello in the hallways, and I don't see people wandering in the hallways. It's worth the investment and worth working, and I'm glad to be part of the champions. So.
If I can give you something that'll make you feel a lot better, would you want it?
Yes.
All right. Here's a magic blanket. Like snuggles, right?
Thank you, yes.
Okay. All right. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
So can you tell me some of the things that you've done since your department accepted Building Connections?
Well, we ended up basically thinking of ways that it can be fun for us. Some of the things we did, we ended up developing some challenges that's going to benefit our patients. Like what just happened there right now, just a few seconds ago. I noticed the patient, it gets pretty cold in our department. So one of the things we did was we developed what we called a magic blanket. Basically, it's a blanket and a warmer. You'd be surprised how that affects the patient. Just a warm blanket by itself. What it really does show is that we're really concerned about their comfort while they're here with us. And that actually creates a big impact to wow, how well they're being treated. They're not just a clinical exam. It's not just a chest x-ray we need to do and then take you back. So a lot of the things, again, is how can we make their stay while they're here in radiology, which is maybe a few seconds to a few hours, still treat them as people versus patients.
So Diane, let me put this paper down. As the lead tech, what's your experience with Building Connections, the staff, the champions?
Well, in the beginning, I was kind of skeptical, and I thought this is just another way for us to try and be nice to patients, which is why we're here. But as it goes on, the champions have done a really good job of keeping everybody in the loop and making sure we all have all the skills and practices that we need so that we can help out everybody that comes to get an X-ray.
Very good.
Okay, I'm gonna go get this lady. Hello, my name's Diane. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How are you?
Good, good. Will you tell me your first name? And we're going right in here. And when is your birthday, dear?
14.
Okay. One more second.
Well, that looks a lot more comfortable than the.
And have you had an X-rays of your back before?
Yes.
They make you lie on that awful hard thing?
Yes.
Okay, sweetheart. Please take your time here.
Watch.
Really warm up. Okay, honey, one more. Turn on your side facing away from me. Very, very slowly.
Oh, good. How's that pad? Bad for you? How far?
Like we're saying, you can get your results from the doctor in the next
Okay.
couple of days, okay?
Great, thank you.
Charlie, I know you're busy right now and you have patients to do and pick up, but I just wanted to ask you about your badges and these pens.
The pins are the 3 H's: hand, heart, and head.
Oh, okay.
Heart stands for compassion, head is for knowledge, and the hands here are for skills. And the badge, just a fun badge, MRI badge, fun way to have in our department.
Very
We see the RNs with them.
Show
so
some
we're-
team spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's so cool. Hey, can you tell me a little bit about these boards over here?
Boards. Okay. Well, the
got-
one.
Sorry.
The one here on the left is our class act performance.
Wow.
You know, we acknowledge some of our people here will give a nice little cool saying about other people.
And this one over here?
This one right here is our high five. It's other techs acknowledging other techs. It's pretty cool. And the one over here on the right is our employee of the month.
Very cool.
I also have one over here, which is the employee of the year. Just Gilbert Deco.
Wow, you got good to go. A lot of different employee of the months, which must mean that you have a lot of superstars in your department.
Oh, we do.
Thank you.
Definitely do.
So, Mike, building connections doesn't always pertain to patients and staff relations. It also pertains to, just the staff and how you relate to each other. How does that affect you at all?
Well, as a newer member of Foothill Presbyterian, I've been given a lot of freedom to use my expertise and my experiences to bring to the hospital my ideas and blend with the established ideas of what's going on here. This board, for example, we got the freedom just to tell them what's going on about the new MRI scanner here and the dangers of it, the benefits of it. We've gotten to speak with a lot of departments, and everybody's very interested, and everybody is pulling for each other to make this a success.
That's very cool. So, can you tell me a little bit about how your experience with the Building Connections meetings?
The meetings have been great. I haven't dealt with this in my experience before, and it's really cool because it's a culture here, and everybody's experiences help each other out. And you may be a little weak on something, somebody's better on something else, and it kind of goes from person to person. So it's really helpful. I really like it. It's a really refreshing way to deal with patients and fellow employees.
It's a chance to be creative once a month. So run with it.
My advice to everybody as a champion: be happy, smile at everybody, say hi to everybody, and building connection just not for the patients, it's for the patient families and to everybody in the hospital, and also it works with your family too. That's it.
No. Yeah, my best advice would be
you to don't get discouraged. Just to stay with it. Everything good will happen in the end.
So, in closing, I think what I'm seeing around here in Foothill Presbyterian is that the radiology department is gung-ho for building connections. At first they were a little hesitant, but even the hesitant ones have jumped on board with the support and guidance of Michelle and Diane and the champions. I asked Gil one time, I said, Gil, do you think this is life-changing? And Gil said, what it does is it changes people's perspectives and their experience, so that maybe the next time they come to the hospital, they aren't going to be so scared and have such a hesitant experience to come here, And Building Connections is absolutely doing this. At Foothill, it's working. It's completely working. And everyone here is very optimistic, and it's very exciting. From the Spotlight, I'm Paul Harriman, signing off. Boom.